have some of this blanket to cover my feet. Oh, I guess I can just hang them off right here. Let's play a game of floating head because you can't see anything because all I wear is gray and black. I feel like
blue.
I feel like these curls are giving me very much George Washington. Why do we reference a president or some founding father every time? Why do we have to call him father? That freaks me out. Okay.
Also, what did they do to found it?
Stole it. Ooh. I really wanted to just push you forward just then.
I would have left. I would have gotten up and left.
Hi, I'm Jennica.
I'm Annika.
And today we're going to be doing a very much requested updated Q&A. Now, we have done 2 of these before. One, we're not going to talk about. The other?
No, let's talk about just for a second the setup that we had.
Yeah, go ahead.
So it was like a tray that you sit on a coffee table with about 17 Harry Potter books. And then a pillow, and then another tray, and then a camera on top.
Yeah, I couldn't afford a tripod at the moment, but I also couldn't afford a camera. So I bought this $80 one off Amazon, and it was just orange. It looks like we had the sepia filter on the whole video.
It was bad.
Then we did another one. It was in the prime of my acne, so it was very not feeling myself.
I had my McAllister's cup. I kept getting yelled at for.
What?
Do you not add that McAllister's sweet tea if yelling at me?
I don't remember any of that.
You don't?
I think I blocked that out. Anyway, so you guys love Q&As and we are here to provide you with an updated one. So let's get started. I dropped a question box on my Instagram. If you don't know us, I'm her mom.
Well.
I dropped a question box on my Instagram. As I always say, anytime I do any sort of questions or recommendations or anything like that, I always put the question box on my Instagram, and you can go follow me here.
And me here.
It's so funny. We are exactly 20K. And you just lost 20K right there. Yeah, I am.
No, don't put that in. Don't put that in.
Okay.
We're always exactly 20K away from each other.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
You're gonna, I want you to pass me though.
Okay.
I feel too much pressure. We got probably about 1,000 questions. The very first question that we got, we have to do that one, right?
Yeah.
Stupidest thing you guys have thought about?
Probably, honestly, you know what?
If you say what I'm thinking, you're gonna say we will fight again right now.
No, I'm leaving that alone. I'm not talking about that.
What?
When you want me to go make you waters.
Why do you think I had you?
See, that's what just...
That has been the same answer every single time we've done this. We've talked about this.
Well, it's changed from waters to ramen.
Ramen?
Yeah, remember when we did rock, paper, scissors, so we went to make the ramen?
We will be arguing about something very serious, and we're like, rock, paper, scissors. That's all we can do.
That's all we can do.
Yeah.
She always loses.
No, I don't.
Did you lose with the ramen?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't answer the question. I just think when I have to tell Annika something more than one time,
hey, real quick.
I get too mad. I know that I get too mad.
I'm a teenager.
I don't care.
That you're gonna have to tell me things more than once.
No. You need to work on yourself.
Favorite thing to do together. Favorite thing to do together.
Film YouTube videos.
No, because we always fight about lighting and location.
Yeah, because you think that you know, and
yeah,
you don't.
And you think that if you say it, it's gonna go, and if I'm not comfortable with it, then no.
What? What'd you just say?
I like to go on rides. You don't like to drive, though.
That's not something we both enjoy. Because I would rather...
But we're both there.
I don't like driving. What about we like to both...
We like to go get food.
We like to take pictures.
Yeah, we like
to take pictures together. Not together, of each other.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do in the future?
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like she's at a time where you can have future goals, but you change so much as a person.
I would say my biggest...
What's just something you want to do in the future?
I hope that social media turned into my career.
Yeah.
I hope that that's what I do for a long time.
Yeah. I hope to do this obviously for a long time as well. I hope to kind of help her grow and watch her. I hope to be a Christianer, truly. But I think career-wise, I want to get to a point where I can have a few investment properties and that kind of be a steady income and this. And that's all.
I've never heard that before.
I have said that several times.
Maybe you just don't listen.
Yeah, you don't. I get this question every time, and I got it about 600 times in here. Would you ever consider having another baby? No.
I knew that was what it was gonna be.
Yeah, no. Because I will be so happy if I'm single the rest of my life, but I'm definitely not opposed to finding being with someone. I think I would love that experience too, but as far as children, this took it all out of me. This really took it all out of me, so I think that I am good on the child front. Don't you think?
So you're saying that I'm just the best you can do?
Yeah, no, I did it correctly the first time.
Well,
and I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I've said this too. The thought of like sending her gas money and buying diapers, it's not something I can be a part of. I did my time. 12 years of it in Azkaban.
I did my waiting! 12 years of it in Azkaban!
What phase of AJ's childhood was the hardest so far?
The hardest?
The hardest phase of my childhood.
8th grade was so
rough.
Toxic.
Rough. Oh, not wish upon anyone.
Yeah, it's really, and I knew going into it because I actually right before her 8th grade year read the book Stay Sexy and Don't Get Murdered, and there was a part where one of the authors, Karen Kilgariff, she talks about when she was at a seminar, someone said like the most powerful thing that she's heard, it was when you're in 8th grade, when you're 13, you're the oldest version of a child, but the youngest version of adults. So you are figuring yourself out. So I knew it was going to be a hard year for us, just like letting her kind of grow and flourish the way she wanted to. Other than that, it was when I had made you start sleeping in your bed.
Oh, that was
really rough.
That was rough.
Oh, this is a good one. Does AJ make a percentage of money from videos she's featured in?
Yes, I make $100 a month from mom. Well, from like, that's what I get from like all the videos, everything, like that's like my allowance.
Yeah.
And then I get my like, for my separate brand deals, and I get what I get from that.
If she does anything on her Instagram or like her Princess Polly video, anything like that, she gets 100% of it. Even though like I still edit and stuff, I want her to know that if she does good at this and if she tries hard, like this could be her job. She does only get $100 a month for allowance, and some people might think that's a lot, some people might not think that's a lot. I feel like it's a lot for us because, let's be honest, like what does she buy besides like Lululemon shorts? But I do give her some because I want her to be able to budget too, and I want her to see how fast money can go, because I feel like when you are a freshman and sophomore in high school, you think that $100 is like a ton of money. It just goes so quick. So I want her to start seeing, and she's in a personal finance class right now, so.
I think one big question that mostly I got a lot was, does AJ have a boyfriend? No.
Thank God.
Not at this precise moment. But besides that.
Has she?
Yes. Anyways, does AJ want to go to college? And if she does she want to go out of state? I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I feel like I would enjoy the experience, but I just don't feel like it's necessary. Currently on college TikTok, and everyone's saying it's awful, so.
Well, I just feel like, I mean, even I was in college 10 years ago, and at one point my major was marketing, and there wasn't even a social media marketing class.
You know, that's something I could fight with my principal about. Why is there no like self-management class? Like, there's nothing that focuses on that.
As long as you're in a career field that doesn't necessarily require a degree, I think it's fine. I don't have a college degree, and I have student debt because I wasn't able to finish, and it's like I'm sitting here with this chunk of money that I owe the government for no reason, that I'm just like, if I can avoid you from having that at 29 and still owing for a degree that you don't have, that's fine. I definitely found my way. I'm fine with whatever you decide to do. If you went to college though, where would you go?
Right now, and it might honestly just be because Drake is there.
Yeah.
And it might be the fact that it's actually in a city. But Knoxville looks really nice. It doesn't look really nice. It seems like a good opportunity. But I also have said since I was about, I don't know, 4 years old, that I want to leave Tennessee. So maybe like California. I've always said UCLA, but that's just, I'm not smart enough for that. Or something in Arizona, somewhere over there.
Yeah.
Not really.
I think we both want to end up kind of on the like
it's either going to be LA or New York.
West Coast. Yeah.
It's two options.
Yeah. We just want to experience
life to the fullest.
I think you should experience it. You always say I want to experience things, but I don't think you actually want to experience things, because you would experience it if you wanted to experience things.
I feel like while my parents are still young, I want to kind of dip and live other places, and especially when I like won't have her anymore and I won't have kind of a responsibility for the first time in my life, that I do want to just live places for a year.
You're not gonna go anywhere without me.
No. I'm gonna stay within 1 hour of you for the rest of your life. Yeah. The end goal would just be to live down the street for Annika.
You know, it's probably gonna end up just being me and you when we're old and wrinkly.
Wrinkly.
Watching Criminal Minds.
Criminal Minds, old and wrinkly.
Old and wrinkly.
Just
eating
hags, screaming at each other.
Screaming.
Okay. Is my posture good?
Do y'all actually fight? If so, what is your last argument about?
We fought so much.
But it's over in like 4 seconds.
Yeah. We have gotten better at fighting.
We have.
Yeah. We know when to stop. And I feel like this is with anybody that you're living with or whatever. Like, I'll straight up say, like, I'm too angry right now. I need to stop talking. What was our last fight?
We don't talk about it.
It was yesterday.
It was
in the car. Oh, yeah. ANNICA'S.
No, we just have 2 different viewpoints on the situation. And like, we don't understand what we're saying. Like, she doesn't understand that I'm being
wrong.
No.
And I'm right.
No, that I care. I just don't express it.
Annika keeps leaving the cat outside.
No, I don't mean to, okay? She sits under the couch, and then when I go in, I don't think about, oh, there might be a little tiny thing under the couch. And I close the door.
Do you... And then also, what I was talking about is we fought yesterday because Annica's now doing the thing where she's on her phone and she's one of those people that if she is even taking a Snapchat, she like, I could be telling her like, we just won the lottery, and if she's literally just on Instagram, she has no idea what I'm saying. We don't have serious fights. I don't know.
No.
Thank you so much, Pill Club, for sponsoring this video. I'm actually so excited to share about today's sponsor, which is something that I really, really want to promote on this channel, and that is birth control. I have talked about it several times in the past. I have been on birth control since I was 15, and I recently shared that I was off birth control for the first time in my life, and my period symptoms were the absolute worst they have ever been. I immediately got back on birth control. My cramps suppressed again, and I just don't see a time until I literally hit menopause that I will not be on birth control. With that said, I feel like healthcare for women is just unnecessarily complicated, and it shouldn't be as stressful as it actually is. The Pill Club actually carries over 120 FDA approved brands, and most brands of birth control are free with insurance or Medicaid. Otherwise, prices start as low as $7 a month without insurance. The Pill Club also delivers to you in a discreet package. Maybe you need to renew your birth control prescription, or maybe you want to try a different brand. Whether you know the brand that you want to try or you need a little bit of help figuring that out, the Pill Club medical team has your back. Taking that birth control pill every single day is already enough work in itself. You don't need all those extra hurdles that you have to normally go through. So right now, when you go to thepillclub.com/Jennica, the Pill Club is offering a $10 donation to bedsider.org for every one of our subscribers who becomes a patient. That donation will actually help low-income individuals have access to birth control through bedsider.org. That's thepillclub.com/Jennica to get your first birth control care package and to help more women in need of affordable birth control. One more time, thepillclub.com/Jennica. I'll have that link in the description below, and you must use that link in order to provide that donation. Thank you again, Pill Club, for sponsoring this video. Did Jennica have a boyfriend? Okay. No. Why don't you tell them the story time about when we were at dinner? This is the thing. Let me just preface by saying, I don't want a boyfriend. I think it would be fun to go on dates and then
she wants the relationship stuff without the title and responsibility.
Oh, let's not even say the R word.
She wants
I just want to go on
things.
No, I don't want anybody in my house.
Dates are coupley things.
Yeah, but I don't want anybody in my house.
Okay, without the responsibilities and title. Mom obviously has a type. She hardly ever sees one that's like perfectly checked all of her boxes.
I started watching Love Island. Ticks all the boxes.
It's her type on paper. We saw one of the guys that checks our boxes when we were waiting on our order, and he was taking this random grandma home that had a dog in a stroller because she just got a little too wild.
It's gonna be me. She took her dog in her stroller to this bar and she just got hammered. So he was taking her home. He just met her.
They saw each other, and obviously they were both attracted to each other. He walked past us,
we had a great conversation.
700 times, had a great conversation. I was about to look up his tag number. It was a thing. It was a thing.
Oh, my leg's asleep. I'm trying to play off like it's not, but it really is.
And he awkwardly stood there for, I don't know, a solid minute waiting on this grandma to walk down the ramp. He stood there, and Mom didn't say, hey.
We had the best flirty banter.
It was such good banter. And she didn't just say, hey, if you ever want to go eat here together one time, here's my number. Or if you ever want to, here's my, or can I get your number?
I was formulating the sentence in my head, and it never came out.
You literally could have just been like, number, and then be like, oh my God, I meant to say, can I get your number?
No, like, and then I look over and she goes, should I go? Wah, mommy. So I didn't get his number. So it's been a good 4 years since I've been on a date.
And she has not forgotten that, so.
I would like to go on a date and then just like let's not even get each other's numbers.
I could never get too emotionally attached.
See, I'm kind of a tease. Like, I like to flirt and I like to talk, and then I don't ever want to speak to you again.
I do that to people I'm not interested in. But the people I
do that
am
to everybody because I'm not
interested
interested in anybody.
Yeah, but the people I am interested in, I like fully involve myself, you know?
Okay.
Do you watch The Office?
No.
No. We've never really got onto that one.
Let's tell them what we are watching right now, though. I decided to culture my child because I'm a good mom. And I said, it's time.
We're going to venture out to the UK.
And you're going to watch
Love Island.
And I specifically...
starting with season 5 because... Spoiler, Molly Mae and Tommy are still together.
They're the best people.
So watching that and knowing and having that reassurance that they're still together,
it changes the whole. It's just so good. We are so obsessed. This is like my 3rd time watching season 5 of Love Island. Like, I love it so much.
I am actually obsessed.
All she does is like we can't do anything else.
Do you think you and AJ will be taking a road trip somewhere anytime soon? That would be so fun.
It would be really fun, but I hate driving.
You know where we should road trip to?
Where?
Seaside.
I usually draw the line at 3 hours of driving. That's the most I can do. This is the thing. I'm just not a good driver, and I know that. What's your favorite and least favorite thing about being a young mom? Well, right off the bat, my least favorite is, and I guarantee there will probably be comments on this video that say the same thing, is they act more like sisters and mom and dad. Someone told me that Annika had no guidance, and I was like,
isn't that a Drake song?
you guys see us like being fun tea.
Maria, I'm tired. I said Marie and I fully forgot your middle name was Marie.
My middle name is not Marie.
Molly.
I think that obviously the worst part is just like people just first off assume that I'm just a terrible mom.
Awful. Horrendous.
Okay, you're thinking too many. Just the judgment's off right off the bat. I can't handle it because
here's the thing. All those grown adults saying that I had no guidance and that you're not a good mom, their kids are also watching wishing they had you as a mom.
And that's the tea.
So,
Brenda.
Just saying.
No, but my favorite thing is the ability to be also very close. We like the same music. We like the same. It's just fun.
My favorite thing about you is that you're so understanding.
Because I was literally in high school about 4 minutes ago.
Has Annika ever gotten bullied for having YouTube and being successful on the platform? I wouldn't say necessarily bullied. Yeah, I have had a couple of people send me like videos like mocking our like intro where we say like Jennica and Annika, like just little things like that. But recently like people have been a lot more kind of accepting and like, oh, like we didn't realize. And it's not been as bad, but when it first like started and people just didn't know what to think about it, they were just a little bit more judgy about it.
Yeah, I think that, and it sucked for people to do this, but it's like until she was getting her own bread deals and things that people were like, oh, so I guess she is good. And it's like, why? Well,
I don't know. I really don't know.
Are y'all basic pumpkin queens?
Absolutely.
I mean,
we also have some beef with people who call things basic.
Oh, if it's basic, then it obviously means it's good.
Yeah, like
so
if a ton of people like something,
take the hint.
If 2 + 2 is 4 and 4 + 4 is 8. I was not a pumpkin stan for a while because I was like, I don't know what pumpkin is about, and then I tried it. It just literally tastes like fall. It's so good.
She is that pumpkin.
Yeah. Oh, this is a good one. Not a lot of people know that. How tall are y'all?
I'm 5'2", I think.
I'm like 5'3".
Yeah.
We're short queens.
Yeah. This one's just funny. Do you hang out with AJ and her friends?
No.
No.
If she has like one friend over, I can handle that. But where teenage girls are gathered is no place I want to be a part of.
And it's no place I want her. Honestly. Oh, this one's, I hate asking this, but what's gonna happen to the channel when Annika moves out?
I feel like eventually we will have like Jennica and Annika channel. And we'll always have this channel. Like, we'll always have this channel. But eventually, I think we'll both have our separate channels, too.
See, I'm just terrified of that.
I'm terrified of that. We're not ready to do that right yet.
Yeah, but you would do good. I wouldn't. If I don't have someone else to talk to, I don't talk.
I think we're both still learning, and I think both eventually we will both have separate channels, and then just whenever we're together, anything that we're filming, we will still do these like sit down type videos.
Like she said,
forever.
she will be an hour away from me at all times.
Yeah, there will always be Jennica. Hated that. Thoughts on being more confident in your own body. This could be a whole video in itself.
Biggest advice. If you have big boobs and you make that like a reason for you not to be able to show your body off, don't. I will always wear exactly what I want to, even if it fits a person with smaller boobs better.
And it's not even just like boobs per se. Like, I mean, I've talked about like how I would form outfits around not wanting to show my arms. Who's looking at my arms?
I guarantee you, if someone looked at you and like, if someone asked them like what your biggest insecurity is, they wouldn't be able to tell you. Like, no one thinks about it. Like, everyone overthinks it in their own head.
Yeah. I think that one of the biggest things for me is when I had such a big change in how I looked, I really was so hyper focused on sizing and just every single store on the planet.
Literally.
The numbers just don't even matter. Get a size. If it doesn't fit, go to the next one. Don't look at what the number is, because every single store.
I'm a 6 in Princess Polly and 2 in American Eagle.
Like,
I'm not, that's...
You are meant to wear clothes. Clothes aren't meant to wear you.
Literally everything is made different.
Yeah. And there's always going to be people that, I mean, you could be the most fit person on the planet, and there's going to be somebody that doesn't like your body type. But I just like would never walk around and see somebody that it maybe is in something that's not flattering and care what they're wearing.
You should never be afraid to wear something for like the occasion you're going to.
Yeah.
Like, if you're like, oh, is this too much? No.
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 It doesn't matter if everyone else is wearing blue and you want to wear pink.
Someone did say that I look,
Oh, God.
in my white fox haul, someone said that I looked like a sausage roll.
Maybe you were just hungry.
Do you miss anything about the old apartment?
No.
I love this home so much.
Actually,
like, I think wherever we live, like, this will be one of my favorite homes that I live in ever in my whole life.
I do miss that collage wall.
Yeah, the collage wall was pretty iconic.
Collage wall was so good.
Yeah. I don't know how much we've touched on this, but Luna didn't do super well with the move. She had a lot of like this is the first time she's ever moved ever. Like, I got her when she was 5 months old, and she'd been at that house for forever. And when we moved, she just had, and the apartment we were in, when you opened the door, you were outside. Here, you're not outside, like you're in the halls when you open the door, and we have to get in an elevator, and like it's a whole thing. She was very, very confused at first and just like was having a lot of anxiety. Myrtle came in here and was like, finally, they're giving me the life I deserve. Like, she was thriving. We accidentally had a package that was delivered.
Oh my gosh.
To the old apartment. And I picked her, I always take Luna with me when I pick Annika up from school. When I picked her up from school, we went to the old apartment, and when we pulled in, Luna started like crying,
like moving all around in the back. She
was
thought
like,
we were home.
And I was like, we both couldn't even go in the office. We both started sobbing because we were like, what have we done? I think it's very obvious how much we love and how grateful we are to live here. And look how cute it is.
It's so cute.
Let's just do a few more. We really should do like a 2-part of this. Oh, this one's sweet. What are your hopes and dreams for AJ? Sorry, the camera died. What I was saying is, I feel like society has changed just a little bit. Hopefully it continues, you know, progressing more. But I feel like it used to be your child graduated from high school, went to college, got married, had children, had a steady job, and that's how you kind of determined your child's success. And that's just simply not how.
I really hope that's not what you want for me.
No. At the end of the day, my only hope for her is that she loves what she does every single day. She loves who she's around every single day. I just want her to just be happy and healthy. That would be. Please don't inherit my colon disease. But other than that, I just want her to be her happiest self and be her most authentic self. I think it's just like a relief off the child that she doesn't need. She doesn't need to wonder.
Yeah, I don't have to like
what her mom's gonna think. But there's also been times where she has done things and she has, you know, told me about them, and I've been like, I don't love that. I don't like that you did that. I hope that you learn from this, but.
Like what? I don't feel like I do many things to disappoint
No, you don't.
Okay.
You know what we should do? We should because we're really trying to like start, because I'm such an open book, I literally will tell anybody anything. Like, I just, whatever. If she asks me a question, I tell her the truth. I don't sugarcoat anything, or I don't like lie or whatever. Like, if she asks me a question, I just tell her.
See, I'm the opposite. I will like, you ask me to go find a brush, and if I know I lost it, I'll still go look for it just to make you happy. Like, it's just.
Wait. Today I asked you to find tweezers, and you looked for them for 15 minutes. So you knew they're gone. But you looked for him for 20 minutes while I sat in here, no makeup like this.
I looked for other tweezers though. That's what I was really looking for.
Anyway, what I'm working on is I have to find a balance of not oversharing to the point, not because I don't want to tell her everything, because it's just simply too much of a burden for a 15-year-old to have to worry about or think about or whatever. Not even worry, just like I never looked at that as a bad thing, but I think ultimately it is not great to be such an open book with her because she ends up harboring a lot of the stuff that I might be worried about that she has no, concern or control of, and it puts a lot on her. So that's what I'm currently trying to work on. It's just like creating boundaries that are healthy without being like deceitful.
I'm working on putting more attention on you when we're having conversations, and I'm working on empathy, and I feel like I was
And your eyebrows.
Okay, those will be fixed in 2 days.
I never want us to sit here and like pretend like we have such this great perfect relationship, because we do, but we work on it. All the time.
Yeah.
It's constantly.
It's a constant construction zone.
Yeah.
What's our favorite memory of each other?
You know what? This might embarrass you a little bit. But this is just one of my favorite memories of Annika that I hold so close. Obviously, we've talked about this Carol used to be a Jake Pauler.
Oh my God.
And
no, if I could describe to you like how much that was my personality trait. I did every day when I got home. I went to
I would go as far as to say it's every day, bro.
Yeah, it was every day. Like
It's every day, bro. It's every day, bro.
I did not stop watching them. Repeat on repeat on repeat. Still know every word to every song in that era.
She really, really loved Erica Costello.
Yeah,
and Erica is from Nashville also. And so she did a big meet and greet at the mall that's close to us. And we like got up. She like got super cute. I'm going to insert a picture because it's just the cutest thing I've ever seen.
I went and bought a Justice pin and notebook.
Oh, we went to the mall early. We were there when Justice opened so that she could get a pen that was only going to be touched by Erica. I have a mutual friend with her. So like one of her friends from college is one of my friends now. And he was like, let me text her. She posted Annika on her Instagram story. And Annika was sobbing in line. Like everybody was like, look, you're on our story. You're on our story. So she met her. Erica was so nice to her, and she was just like, hi, like Cisco told me about you. Are you Annika?
Hi. Nice to meet you. Cisco told me all about you.
And like gave her a hug, and like just that little bit of personalization in their conversation that lasted 2 seconds. Annika could not speak, so we left the line and we kind of curved into the first store we saw, which was Dillard's. We walked 2 steps in Dillard's and Annika collapsed on the floor, just like sobbing. It was so cute.
Honestly, probably one of my favorite memories is when you were in college and like we had all of your friends around us, and literally every night was a sleepover.
Every night.
They were all just like around us, and probably my favorite memory was when you walked out of the room for 1 second and Reagan taught me how to take a water shot. And you came back in and you were quite confused.
Yeah.
That was one of my favorite.
This is the thing. And you kind of don't know this, I don't think, but obviously in college you go out literally every single night. Like that's just people go out every single night. Well, I was only limited to be able to go out every other weekend for 2, so I had 4 days a month that I could go out. And so I got to where I was kind of the only one with an apartment. People were still living either in sorority houses or dorms or whatever. I was like, oh my God, my apartment should be the one that everybody comes to, because I was downtown. People could walk to the bar. Like it was good location. So what we would do is I'd have all my girlfriends over. We'd all come to my house and we'd have like the pregame when everybody left to go to the bar. Annika and I would just go to sleep.
Yeah, it was a great time.
It was a perfect little, and Annika had obviously she was young. She didn't know that like people were drinking or like what even drinking was. And it was just fun. Like everybody was just playing fun games.
All my best friends are here.
Yeah.
And like
every single night. That was really fun. This is not the one I want to end on, but someone said favorite drag queen. And I know that people think this is such a basic answer again, but I love Katya. Yeah. Like, I love Katya. I think that she's just so great.
No, it will 100% be midnight, and I will be woken from my sleep from her giant laugh. Cackling. Luna jumps up, runs in.
It's just the best show in the whole world.
I'll run in here thinking she's being kidnapped, and it's just her watching them. So.
Trixie and Katya are just my queen. Okay, ready? If If you ever had the opportunity, would you come to the UK?
Yes.
Immediately. I would go today.
Here's the thing. I would be on a constant lookout for Molly Mae, first of all. I might be just as excited as Erica Costello if I met Molly Mae.
I would look for Olivia Neal the whole time I was there.
I would look for Molly Mae. 100%.
Yeah. We would do Harry Potter World.
Oh my god.
We would just drive. There's some coffee shops that really... I have like a literal list of like when I go to London one day or the UK. Like I want to go to the UK and spend like a full like 2 weeks just bopping around the UK, you know? I feel like we have to end on a good one. Look at this dog. Meep, meep. It's feel very frumpy. I mean, but cute.
What makes you most proud about each other?
Love your independence and resourcefulness of just... Last Friday night, I dropped her off at her high school football game, and I said, do we need to pick anybody up, or is anybody getting ready with you? Like, do you want people to come over? And she was like, no, I'm fine. And I dropped her off. Every single person her age was walking in with groups of, 5 people. I feel like a lot of high schoolers would never dream of walking in somewhere alone, and she was just like, I'm good.
I am proud of the way that you knew what you wanted in life, and you did it. You really did that.
Cute. There is about 1 million more questions, so let us know if you want us to do a part 2. Alright, well thank you guys so much for watching. We will be back very soon. Love you guys so much, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!